Rutabaga, Dwenrat, Innovant Fred.
Welcome to Norland, Tran Edition. We're going to go for a fairly vanilla experience, so let's go ahead and name this pre-generated character Convincius, because his stats are in Persuasion, and we're leaving all of these as plain. You can have the exact same party because these are designed or specified by the game developers. The wife is going to be Intelia. So Convincius is famous for his persuasive charm and ability to sweet-talk anyone. Intelia is known for her piercing intellect and wise observations. Lucarod is going to be Ledgerus. He's exceptional with finances and has a habit of keeping things in order. And finally, for our teacher, it's going to be Tudorix. He's dedicated to teaching and always has a history lesson to share. As for our character traits, we're just going to pick monogamous and nervous. This really isn't that big a deal. There are other traits that you can benefit more from, but since I don't really plan on doing saving and loading, this will make life a little more easier from getting too interesting. All of our characters are going to be monogamous and nervous. Nervous, I've never really had my characters break down. Okay. We'll go and change up the look a little. Okay, you do look a little kinglier. I'll make you look a little bit different. There we go. Make you look a little more the same as the others. Kind of get you some light brown hair. I know I could change the hair color, but I just want to randomly get one. There, that works. Okay, this is the brand new map. Every one of these has a predisposition to being a faction. The classic map also had one, but these are Cadens. Machans tend to be in the desert. The Tanalians kind of are in the middle, and Varn are in the corners over here. We're gonna just pick this one because that is, I think, the original map, whatever it was called. We're gonna leave the villages alone, but you're absolutely welcome to, if you were playing along, pick Iron or something. You can even do the same thing with other nations. You can even have them ally with each other or whatever, but you can change all of this in case you didn't know. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some nice looking banners here. You know what, that looks kind of cool. We'll go with that. I don't actually know what kind of bird that is. Starting scenario. Let's see here. We'll go and just go with prisoner just to keep things interesting. Unholy Horde on. I want to kind of as much of a classic or normal experience as possible, but we won't go with fast metabolism, which is what the early access version that I had played so long ago, I guess a year ago, was, where every day that had passed was a year for your people. I know that a lot of people were unhappy with that, so the developers kindly made every 2 days that pass is now 1 year. As for difficulty, we're just going with normal. Your crop yields and such are actually affected by your difficulty. So if you're looking at your rutabaga farm and wondering why it's not yielding as much, this will affect it. Iron mode. When enabling, the game will only save your progress upon exiting. Be advised that you won't be able to regularly save and load. Sure, why not? Okay, and we're going to leave the gold slider as plain. Nearly 2 centuries have passed since the War of the Sacred Flame brought the Crimson Empire to its knees. In the aftermath, the once great empire fragmented into barbaric kingdoms, struggling to survive amidst the ruins of their former glory. The Church of the Holy Sophia emerged from the ashes, rekindling hope and restoring a fragile peace, granting independence through the Charter of Humility to its former provinces as new kingdoms. The tribes of the dead god demand death and destruction to all of Norland, and the Canaanite marauders to the south are unassailable by conventional means. The matriarch and the strict father of the loving family await survivors of the Great Purification in their impregnable bastion, the Stone of Faith. As the years passed, the church's influence spread, guiding the people through the darkness that followed the empire's fall. But history is a wheel ever turning, and no power can hold sway forever. Kingdoms now clash in an endless cycle of wars, while hunger and despair drive countless souls from their home, seeking refuge in distant lands. Can our noble house rise above the chaos, unite the fractured kingdoms, and resist the new dark age? The story of this world is now in our hands. Telly has been captured by forest bandits. Oh no! Norland, the 2,898th year since the creation of the world. 2 centuries have passed since the great Crimson Empire perished in the flames of the religious war. Its former provinces have become barbaric kingdoms, kept from mutual destruction only by the all-powerful Church of Mother Sophia. While holy prophets speak of the impending end of the world in one of the small kingdoms, a dream of the birth of a new empire is taking shape. All right, let's go ahead and build our hall right away. Bam. Job done. Assign Ledgerus to that one, and we can't actually click and select the Great Hall by itself, but when it tells us that a place needs a manager, we can actually click that and select it. You'll see what I mean. Clicking this just shows construction in progress. Let's go on. Ledgerus, you're not... Okay, you are managing. All right, we're going to go ahead and make sure that our people really are enjoy each other's presence, because if you can do that, most of your battles will be won. I mean, emotional struggle and every part of your civilization stuff, because that's going to be hard. It's trying to keep your guys afloat if they just hate each other's guts. Just let them spend time talking to each other. Now, what I do, instead of letting them go through the whole conversation, which would get them more, I'd rather just get them a very fast boost just by canceling the dialogue and then just going to the next thing. You don't get as much, but it's a way faster, especially if you have places out in the middle of nowhere when your guys intend to walk to each location just as they're chatting. All right, Ledgerus is done with his dialogue, so let's go ahead and have him start talking to, I don't know, we'll say Tutorix. Let's go ahead and speed things up a bit. Our king has gotten his holy mace of bludgeoning. Don't get on the wrong side of that. Let's see here, Tutorix talking to Ledgerus. Oh, I clicked it. I just thought I was trying to click the tree behind it. Have you talk to Convincius, and you speak back to Ledgerus, and then everybody will have talked to each other a little bit. So Tutorix has spoken to everybody. He's now at about 25 to people because he had a deep conversation plus 15 and small talk plus 6. So that's a 21-point bonus just from that very brief moment where they're still working on this. Building needs a manager. We can appoint, but let me finish this dialogue with these two by clicking it, and that allows him to go to the next dialogue. And then when you see this little thing here, you can just go ahead and cancel that or do what you need to. Yeah, let's go ahead and select Convincius or Ledgerus to work on that. Yeah, I would like you to go over there, go inspect it. These guys are currently working at a 50% bonus, or penalty, I mean. Yes, the workshops or things, your builders are affected by your managerial skill. Even though you don't get any sort of yield for it, it does increase their speed of construction. I can't build anything else until we finish the Great Hall, so I can't, like, all of these are locked. Cool thing I've never really thought much about is if you click on it, it's something that's locked, the lock icon shuffles. Alliance proposal. Why would you want to ally with, I guess I do have 5 people. Yeah, I don't like that. You can't, this is the furthest I can zoom out, and when you zoom out this far, everything is just discolored because it's trying to look like a political map. If I could zoom out about 4 times this range, then maybe I might be interested in the political map. As it is, this is the zoom out I'd rather see. Also, your cities in this new map are kind of at the edges many times. Like, take a look at this one. Look how close that is to the border. I guess. All right. Maybe have the borders be not really nebulous, but possibly to be changed by influence from each city. Kind of like how one of the old civs did it, Civilization. All right, so he wanted to propose an alliance. Which dude? This dude was, okay, there we are. All right, well, I'm not really interested in joining someone else's, well, I mean, nah, we're not going to do that. Okay. And does Tutorix have his stuff on? Yeah, everybody has their stuff on. You even had a knowledge. Gallows. Okay. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and start building maybe the library? Yeah, why not? We'll plop the library, I guess here is fine. All right, how much gold do you guys want for the queen? 600 gold for the queen, huh? unfortunately, hiring a guy makes your taxes go up. Anybody at 3 strength or lower raises your tax by 6, and then after that, it raises your tax by their money or their combat skill times 2. So this guy would increase my permanent tax by 16, giving me a 50% tax hike essentially. So what I'm thinking we'll probably do is, geez, I hate having to pay out money for this, but it's probably going to be like 3 days before we ever muster the forces to attack, since you can't draft anymore unless they're unhappy, which I have come up with a couple ways to make them unhappy on purpose. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and lower people's wages to about 4 each. And as for the beer, let's see, what was the price I was going to set for beer? Let's see, I think it was 6 actually. And for flour, that's going to be 15. Yeah, I think that looks good. Also, they re-added medical salve back. They had taken it away for some reason at some point, but they haven't re-added daggers. They used to let you sell daggers to people. Okay, so yeah, I think we will go ahead and pay off that, because it's gonna be a while. You can't bring people in. One of the ways I came up with to make your people unhappy, so that you can get your drafting on, is just refuse to pay people wages. Then they'll be unhappy. All right, King, go get your wife. Homelessness. Oh yeah, we do actually kind of need to work on that. Yeah, well, we'll just see here. Like this would be good? Probably. Kind of wonder if I should be lining things up better, though. I don't know. Maybe I should. All right, you know what? That's too much hemming and hawing. I don't think anybody but me really cares about getting everything lined up very well. So yeah, as for houses, I think you can probably walk in between like that. So we'll kind of stagger them. We'll need at least 4 houses for these 4. Fertile. Even though the fertile is recommended, it isn't the one that it starts out as being selected. I think it should be defaulted to that one. What are my people working on? There's 3 here, 4 here. There's 3 people that are unaccounted for. I guess this one. But is there nothing else? Oh, the servants. That's right, servants. Even though they don't do anything till nighttime, they still take up a job slot. All right, maybe keeping prisoners. We'll have the wife read that one. Let's see, Tutor X. Why don't you start on that, and Ledgerus, you'll start on Hop, because that is kind of a money thing. All right, you guys stop praying. The goddess does not reward those who are idle. Only through hard work may you be saved. So saith the Mother Sophia. But yeah, there's actually so much context and background. That's where I got all the dialogue that I rewrote for the intro, which is wholly stemmed from the original dialogue, such as the fate of this world is written by you or something like that. I wrote it is now in your hands, something like that. So I didn't just make it up on its own. I wanted it to have its grounding or foundation from the original stuff. But yeah, we'll try not to pause too often, but as a compromise, we'll maybe hang around on double speed rather than triple speed all the time, especially as I'm talking about stuff. We plan on getting 7 people, so we will need a dormitory as well. And we'll just have it face downward. Like that. Because we want to think about in terms of where the guards can be and cover the most places. Oh, and of course my soldiers will need somewhere to live. I don't know if enemies have ever broken into a barracks. I don't know, like a cutthroat or anything. So we're just gonna pop barracks right there. Oh, and let's see here. This is really important. When they get back, I will go and build a road leading to the Great Hall. Okay, she is anxious, always wakes up during a home invasion. We have a Caden that wants to be hired, but we are Varn, are we not? Yeah, our guys would hate this dude. Yeah, -11. But we can use this to at least start working on a road. I'm not too worried about making them go fast. Our guys started here. That's the spot. Hi, how are you doing? I didn't just save you. Now, she should really love her husband for this. Yeah, rescued me from captivity with 500 gold. But you know what? Wealth is a power. This says someone who doesn't have wealth. Come on, you guys finish. You would think you'd have done this earlier, but okay, I guess maybe you did wait to exchange pleasantries when you got home. I want to see where we're walking here so we can make a road. Right, that does look decent. All right, so what I think we'll do is I'm actually going to remove this. We're going to draft the king real quick. Just stand right there for a second. And then we're going to make an actual road all the way to the base. So actually we need to select him again. And that's the Great Hall itself. You believe that that is the fastest way there. So that's what we're going to do. So this is the most important road of the game. Yeah, it's nice to put roads in your base, but this is where all your travel time takes place for your nobles. So you want to make sure that oh come on, I can't even see the line here. I'm going to assume that it's like that. Okay. All right, and also roading the inside of this will make your people walk around faster. And of course, the libraries where the nobles will hang out. So we just want to maximize how good our nobles can get stuff done. Be entering this all the time. Go home. And we might clean up a little bit on the inside. All right, I think that looks fair enough for right now. Why you? No, let me make you calculate how to walk to base. There we go. Now she's recalculated her steps, and she's going to use the road, which increases your movement speed. Okay, these guys are busting out the books. Let's go ahead and get someone to work in trading. I don't like that the new people, when they arrive, they immediately take on a job, but then they get paid for that job that they never did for the day because they just showed up late. So under normal circumstances, I would actually cut down all the jobs that they couldn't take over so they enter the base unemployed. This still needs construction, but so we don't. Unfortunately, husband and wife do not live in the same house. I am not too familiar with how many husband and wives do not live in the same house, but I would say an overwhelming majority do. Antelia, where are you at? You're still approaching base. We'll have Antelia trade first. So she's got the worst trade skill. However, Convincius won't always be around to do the trading. What we're gonna do is we're gonna actually make sure everybody has at least some trade skill. We could just like pawn off a rutabaga for 1 gold. Nobody, like, I didn't lose anything for that. If my Convincius with his 12 trade skill sold off that rutabaga, he'd also have gotten 1 gold. Then she got experience. You only get experience the first trade every time you visit. So she's already level 2 or level 3 when she used to be level 2. And we're just gonna do this for everybody. Convincius, you're just gonna go pray, huh? All right. I mean, you did get your wife back. That is something worth praying over. So yeah, I can understand that. Have Ledgerus to go next. Tutorix go back to reading. Antelia, we're gonna have you. Actually, we need Antelia to talk to people. So talk to your husband first. All right, trade that, and then we'll have the king drop by and do the real trades.
این
All right. Well, he shouldn't have interacted with her recently, but okay, game, if you say so. All right, now we'll have Convincius head there. Nope. All right, we'll do it this way. Let's see here. All right, fine. I had the wrong reverse order. I always forget. I don't know if maybe it's English not there. I kind of wonder if English not being the developer's main language, and it might very well be that they have I've heard that some languages change their subject and object order, so that would explain why your commands are at least meant to me mentally backwards. Yeah, I'll show you a little bit more if you don't know what that's. Okay, so we have 5 soldiers. Maybe we want 2 bows. Let's go and buy up all your paper. And you know what? Buy your medicine too, because we can often just sell that right back to you for so much money. We're gonna need some iron to build a temple fast, because we just spent all of it building our homes. And is there anything else we need? I think that's it for that page. We want the temple as fast as possible. Correct cutting? Maybe. Let's go with that. And any slaves that just jump out at us? Nope. So we've already spent 1/3 of our cash right there. Well, more like half, or 2.5 of our cash. All right, Convincius. We're going to have you start studying as well. Would you study how to study this mine? No. You're not very good at studying, which is why I'm not really sure I want you to study. But I want you to at least build up your intelligence anyways, because there's not much else for you to do. Oh, you know what? We could have you walk around the world and talk to people. That actually would probably be fairly reasonable to do. Yeah. Unfortunately, Convincius is not going to be happy when he talks to people, because they just generally suck at managing their own empires. So his mood being bad is going to make me unhappy. We'll start with this Tanalian, I think. All right, King, go that way. You don't need to eat. You're fine. We're going to have her select knowledge. This will make her walk into the library. I was thinking about doing it that way, but I was trying to make her walk this way. Okay, so I mentioned that's backwards. Educate, economy, then you pick the teacher. Normally, you would pick a person to do something and then the action, such as you pick an orc and you attack the building by selecting it. I kind of wonder if it's a language thing that transcends action bars and user interface. Rutabaga. All right, now they're all studying, and they should all be pretty good friends with each other. They are not friends with this Aeld guy, though, who doesn't even have a star in combat, but he is very powerful. He's got 10 in combat. Man, you guys were not even able to build homes. I didn't have you do anything but build homes. My suggestion for the game is have instant build until you've started. So as long as the time is 800, any of the first things you select and place are instant built. And that's my suggestion right there. We're gonna have to deal with these guys eventually, but for right now, we were able to. I mean, I wish you could also kill them and get the money back. I don't know why you can't get the money back after you kill them. You guys can go to sleep now. All right. Once you have something to eat, you have something to eat. She doesn't have any rings, but I don't think you have lost rings. Her rings are just given to the king. So the king has 20 rings on him, but she does not have any. So she'll probably have a desire for that, which will be really easy to take care of. All right, we'd like you guys to go to bed. There we go. That's why I picked eating, so that way they can hopefully, right after they finish eating, they'll just head to sleep. I don't want them to necessarily start drinking, but I guess they probably will, given that they're not very tired. Yeah, go ahead and drink. Yeah, I wanted nothing but houses. I built 3 manor houses. I'm missing a 4th. I didn't get my dormitory. I didn't get my barracks. So my people just got to sleep on the floor. Intelia, what are you doing up? What happened? You didn't even max rest. Why did you get up? You don't even need the food. You're... What? Ah. You know what? No. Oh, I can't even make you study because it's not the time that allowed for studying. Fine, whatever. Eat my flour. Jeez. Where's the king? Oh. Yeah, I do not like this zoom out has removed the icon, so you can't even see people. Dude! Okay, it's Aod. We don't really care too much about Aod, but how about you just go to sleep? Stop this nonsense. No one cares about this guy. What? Oh, he doesn't have a bed. That's why he's walking back up. Because I know I clicked that. Oh, you guys stop. Stop! No! You woke him up to summon him. All right, so one of the things about this game is that it's like The Sims. When you try to make an interaction happen, it does obviously require the other person to actively be coded to participate. So Intelia is bored, I guess. She just couldn't sleep. So she's summoned him to the Great Hall to talk. And I can't tell him to go back to sleep either. Wow. Okay. But anyways, other things that were going on is this. I want to be zoomed out as far as possible, or at least to see more than 2 provinces. Are there more than 2 provinces in the game? Yes. Or do I want to consider more than 2 provinces in the game? Yes. So let me see what I want to look at, and including the people. If I'm zoomed out, yes, I still want to see my king, okay? Now, I know you can't see your king while he's in a town, but my point is that I couldn't even see him walking because I was zoomed out to see colors. Jeez, I cannot just... I really don't... Whatever. Go to sleep. Okay. Now we have a plus 14. We can't do an envoy visit with the king itself. We could do some sort of trade arrangement with them. City buys beer and sells us hop. It's an interesting aspect. What I don't like is that the contract creation costs 5, and then we have a cost of church intermediary services. I think it should be one or the other, not both. If they're an intermediary, they pay for the contract. They have the paper for it. That's what I think. This nerfing is just getting out of hand. Here's generally the way I see it. When developers nerf stuff, they're unhappy that that the players know how to play the game. That's the way I interpret it. You're telling me that you need 5 paper for a contract when you take 3 paper to make a Maka language dictionary. You're telling me that's that your contract has more words in it than the Makan dictionary, and the Makans are people based on trade. And that does not mean make the purple books cost more. That's not what I'm getting at, okay? I'm getting at the 5 paper is ridiculous. And I'm not mad. It's just I guess it's not hilarity either. I'm mocking it, but that's not in a negative way. It's more, consider it more of a teasing, I suppose. I don't know. I probably don't do that well. All right, Intelia. Good. You went right to work. That's exactly what I need from everybody. I don't care about this. If you guys didn't need to sleep, you would. Yeah, Coronation. That's excellent. Oh wait, you did return back to base. That's why we're doing the Coronation. I was gonna say I was probably gonna send you back out, but we can let you hang out at base for a little bit. You're not gonna try to eat again, are you? I mean, you can't be that selfish that you just need to eat and sleep, right? You chat with Ledgerus. Vincius. Okay, that's good enough. Oh, we can just get some teaching going on too. So Tutorix is asleep. Ledgerus is not. We level up that management a little bit. Sure, let's do that. No, don't eat. We have things you need to do. Eating is not among them. Just need Ledgers to catch up so that he can do that. Stop him from educating. Tudorix is now sleeping. House is being constructed. Let's see, they did kind of just start their education not too long ago, so we'll probably have Intelia teach you real quick. Some philosophy. Intelligence teaching 11. Oh, well, this would have been 9. Yeah, you can get a little bit more. His inspiration shouldn't count for that, so he should still get the bonus, because at least inspiration does not count teaching. What I mean by this is, if he's teaching someone, he can only teach them up to level 8. I know it says 13 here, but that's because he's inspired. That gives him +5. It used to be that it did, and you could just stagger your bonuses on top of each other, teaching each other. But I guess they didn't. The developers did not like that. All right, fine, go eat. At least I got the teaching out of the way there. Finish chowing on. I mean, you have half your food bar filled. This is not the time to eat. So we got the beds for the kings and queens. All right, so he's been taught. Tudorix has been taught. It's not Intelia. What are you going to be taught? Manners and persuasion. What's your manners and persuasion? Yeah, we can get that up there. So Tudorix will teach that. Ledgerist, then the king's going to teach you something. Maybe rhetoric. So we can get your persuasion up. Yeah, there's not much the king can teach you. He can teach you trade, I suppose, for +2 experience points. That's the most I think we'll get. I don't think we're going to get that much out of your persuasion. Persuasion helps you defend against being bribed, but chances are all my lords are going to be loyalists. Mostly what I'm doing is I'm having them teach each other just for the relationship bonus. So let's see here. We look at Ledgerus. Oh, they didn't have the My Teacher bonus. Weird. Maybe it takes a little more than one time. Okay, here we go. Intelia and Tudorix have a +7 because of Teacher. And so we're just stacking these bonuses so that our characters are really, really happy with each other. And so when any rumors they spread are actually positive rumors, and you get like +10, not -10, where they start hating each other and you enter a death spiral. Okay, and they got to build the barracks. I don't know if I have the iron for it. Do you have iron in that box? No, you don't have enough iron in that box, so that's not even gonna get completed there. All right. Well, in the meantime, let's see what else we can do. This is gonna make me 32 rutabaga a day. We only have 17 people. Well, plus the Lord, so that's gonna be 21 people. So we're okay on that right now. Lumber mill. Let's get some lumber mills out. Like here is good, I guess. If they'll turn around at all. Yeah, she's just immediately threw the box back inside because there's no point standing there right now. That's not going to help me. Convincius. Let's have you chat with people, and then we're going to send you back out there once you can chat with Tudorix. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a coronation that could happen if I just let the king stay here long enough. I think we'll make that a road right there. Yeah, when you click to cancel educate, it goes to the other guy, the teacher. And Telia, how are you doing? I would guess some of the time, anyways. Okay, go back to studying. You don't need to eat. I have them eat and drink only. I want to have them eat and drink only once a day, right before bed, so that way their moods are up, and then they get inspiration for the next day. Have you study something just for the experience points and get your knowledge up. Um, we're almost done with. We're almost done with hop and beer. I don't plan on having Convincius hold on to the knowledge because we needed it. I just want him to raise that intelligence up. And since hop, field, and beer, it makes me think of triathlon. Ledgerus will do the mine because I think it's very fitting. The mine requires a thorough accounting of things. Tutorix will probably do the temple because you're teaching sermons and such. No, what are you doing? Get back in there. Let's go and also make some roads. Make a dark wood. Then we'll replit the dark wood right there, or dark stone there, and bright wood. Just to even it back out. Probably also want to make. They like to walk diagonally. That should do. Okay. Learn Tutorix. Yep, you guys can stop bouncing. Nope, nope. Get back in there. Nope. Ah! No! You're just hiding, contemplating destiny, sure. Telia, why'd you... No. The building needs a manager. King, go do that. Get some skill points. Come on, I'm clicking. Unfortunately, you cannot rotate every building. Guess this is... not totally sure where this mill will end up in the long run, but I guess we could... We don't even have flour yet, so I'm putting the cart before the horse, as it were. 94, okay. And 56. Trying to see how much we can actually squeeze in here. So back to this one. Let's see if it's left and right at all. We can get 100% there. That's good. It's well balanced. 2 rye and a hop and a rutabaga. Rutabaga. So build this one first. Put this one to sleep for them. Oh, you guys are still trying to build that. I mean, I don't really mind, but we don't have the resources for it. So I'm gonna just put that to sleep. So you stop walking over there. Not quite sure where the door is, so we'll do it this way. We got a lumber mill upgrade for our enlightenment. Excellent. Likely need another dormitory for the 3rd day. No merchant this time, not today. Generally, they have about, I would say, an average of, if you plan for 12 gold, you'll be able to pretty much drain everybody dry of their money. You get the king to... Nope, it's too late. Too late in the day to do that. Alright, I know the king is not any good at it. I just wanted him to build up some experience, that's all. I thought the coronation was about to happen. I might have canceled it just by picking managers. I was going to let him have a beer, but if the coronation happens, then he'll get his beer interrupted, and you have lost your beer for nothing. Yeah, just go study. I don't want you to lose your beer. Yeah, I guess we're just not having a coronation. I may have cheated him out of his. There it is. I was gonna say I may have cheated him out of his coronation because I was assigning managerial tasks. I know that could interrupt your sermon in the morning. I don't know what. Stop! I'm trying to click here so I can have nothing in the bottom left. By the flames of the Holy Mother Sophia, we now coronate Convincius. All hail King Convincius. May he lead us to glory, safety, and happiness. Not necessarily in that order. Yeah, buddy. Okay, that's gonna be our hallelujah. It's gonna be yeah, buddy. All right, Convincius, you're done with your coronation. Let's send you back out there. Sleep. Shh. Who needs sleep? While we're at it, let's see here. You guys are still studying important stuff. Otherwise, I'd send you out as envoys. Before you leave, never mind. Actually, yeah, let's go and cancel that real quick. Oh, he's already drinking. Fine. He passed over his lumber mill upgrade. All right. He's talked to everybody he needs to. Let's head on out there. All right, now you can drink. Now that we have the all the events taken care of. Okay, both of them are now maxed. I'll have you got. Oh, never mind. You can only talk to Intelia. So they'll both chat with Intelia in a bit. Go study. You're done drinking beer. Your beer meter is maxed. You can go now. There. Tutorix. So yeah, I know I'm not awesomely funny. That's why I try to have a solid gameplay all around. And I kind of in my head think that the guy who did the voices for that just like had a field day. He's like, oh, this is hilarious. Let's see our relationship. Yeah, we got plus 70. We're just mega happy people. Peace treaty, we'll accept that. Not your alliance though, but we will accept your peace treaty. Unfortunately, there's no more improved migration. Used to be you had that as an option. The game developers did adjust the way map travel worked in the classic map, so that probably in preparation for this, like this is impassable, so that's their pathfinding. Because that's good, because I got really tired of having to walk around on roads just to like reach here. It would be something like this. You'd have to go or something. It was ludicrous. So we should be able to just walk right over there. I mean, yes, I see this road here, but it has improved considerably. The irony is that the classic map, you don't really get to try it out, the new pathfinding, so you can feel the difference. Yeah, unfortunately, the trader didn't show up, so I didn't get the iron. How are we doing on... We have 37% on mining, that's what. Okay. I think we're doing all right. What do you guys... Why? This is how you sleep, huh? Now, actually, I've noticed the game... Oh, wow. So my people are gonna like die because they can't sleep. What? I wonder if it's because the building. Weird. None of them can sleep. Nobody's actually successfully gone to sleep. Alright, let's try moving this building around. How about if we rotate it like this so it lines up with the other one? I don't know. Let's give it a shot. But none of them went to bed. And there might not even be a building issue. No. The original dormitory positioning is broken somehow. So they went the whole night without sleeping. Huh? This is going to be like a very, very unproductive day, I think. Thanks, game. Peace treaty, yes. Actually, first we'll talk to the king if we can, because that requires you to be there. But I don't think I have to be there to accept a peace treaty. All right, let's keep an eye on these people and see if they start conking out during the day. Well, they managed to recover enough, I guess. Yeah, get that studying in. Let's see, how happy are you guys? Look at that, 87 happy, 94 happy, 71. That's not too good, but he's inspired again. No, that was Ledger. That was Tutorix that was inspired before. This Ledger that's inspired now. The protection of the loving family, for the harmony of the world of Norland, and as a grace of Mother Sophia to all that is new and renewing, the loving family prohibits aggression towards young noble houses. This means that neighboring provinces will not engage in blackmail, warfare, and intrigue against you while the protection is in place. Usually, the loving family removes the protection when the settlement reaches 50, including warriors, lords, peasants, and prisoners. However, the protection will be lifted if you take aggressive actions against your neighbors first. Let's get this built. Goes up to 80% bonus. Correct cutting learned. Dear Queen, would you please learn how to keep prisoners? I think you might have an advantage in that category. You know a thing or two from from experience. I wouldn't know anything about keeping people prisoner in anything, right? Need to chain these people to their desks. Are you really done inspecting? You don't want to inspect this one? Alright, whatever. So he probably failed because the king just walked on out. Where's Doribor? I assume he's underneath my king. That's fine. That's why I was gonna try to talk to him first. Where is Doribor? In Vazna. Oh, you just decided to cancel that. Fine, whatever. Nothing had actually happened. I think he got canceled because Lukavad wanted to talk to him. That's why I got canceled. Because someone who's not even there is approaching. Well, that's how approaching works. Someone who's not even there wants to talk to him. So that canceled my talk. Alright, well, let's get this done. We've entered a Sacred Peace Treaty. Let's go and chat with them this time. Try again. Spin time. Convincius. Tempo learned. Let's get that working. That's since they finished this one. Let's have Ledgerus work on that. Tutorix, you think oh, because you learned the temple, you think you deserve to eat. That's what's going on here. No, I don't think that's how this works. Fact, it's time. Might be time for Envoy. So Tutorix, you have a manners of 6. Well, he's got a manners of 10 plus 5. But we want Ledgerus to stick around. So, Tutorix is probably the best candidate, assuming I'm keeping the manager at home. Now you could want to sell me my holy rings, huh? Okay. Okay, he won't accept Tutorix. all these kings are not in their city. So I guess that your mission is done. You've talked to everybody you're allowed to talk to. What else can we have you do? I guess we can have you learn something. Get some book learning. Manners 6, persuasion. Let's do that. Have you work on your teaching abilities. So that way he gets more points. Come on, you're so close. Just stay right there. Just stand there. Give him a couple seconds, dude. Hold on. Okay, well, Tudorix isn't married, so I guess it's okay, even though he's monogamous. He's not actually married. But I would say that this means that you shouldn't try to insinuate others should cheat on their spouse as well. That is one of the downsides of having your characters all be friendly with each other. Since these are numeric values for a video game, video games apparently do not know how to differentiate the best of friends versus lovers. Alright, so there's really nothing else Tudorix can do today. He's pretty much done. I guess he... Oh, no, he can teach Ledger or something. There you go. Okay, so he doesn't hate her. Thankfully. It doesn't look like there's a... Oh, no, it was Tudorix. Never mind. Minus 25. I think that he'll get over it eventually, but geez. That just did a lot of damage to the relationships I've been building up with people. Okay, Vincius is done. Let's have him... We'll let him return home. We'll do more in the southern side. We also need to try to get an heir going on, but they haven't tried to go on a date. Though that being said, I haven't given them a lot of downtime. If you want to take a drink, I suppose now's the time. Get those meters back up before night. I might be able to get you to drink together, so let's see if we can get that to happen. Walking in company. Goes to drink beer. Drink beer and company. There we go. There, we're gonna need a house the next day. Unfortunately, tiles are all 4 based, so this is actually 4 tiles in the game. So to get like a little hole right there, you actually have to hit all these other corners. Okay, Convincius will be back soon enough, but let's go ahead and pay any taxes. with the lowest trade person. 60 in taxes, that's horrifying, but alright. That immediately gets her experience. Tudorx, where are you hiding? What were you doing, praying? Okay, he's leveled up. Ledgerus go to the next one. King should be back before you leave. Oh, King's already back. He's having trouble deciding where he wants to stand. Alright, let's take a look. We're gonna need more iron. I bought that last time. I'll buy these as well. 5 bows is still plenty. I think we're good. Take the Varn Moonshine. And the Rutabaga book. We have almost no money now, so we're going to have to come up with something. Could pawn some Rutabaga. I mean, it doesn't generally go up to the 2s. We might be able to, but for the time being, let's see how much we need to pay our people. Okay, we have 96 to pay in wages, and we're planning on getting another 3, so we should add 12 to that. So we need 108 gold, which we do have. I think then we're okay for the day. However, we should probably prepare for 2 days, since they do tend to show up every other day or so. So we'll need 216 gold. Alright, so let's go try to get ourselves 100 coins, which is going to be a full 100 stack. It does round thanks to that 30%. We just need 100. That number right there. There we go. Okay, let's chat with people. Ledgerus was trying to put the moves on your woman. Probably need to like punch him out or something, but we can't act on that. Oh, I did see an axe though. Or maybe it was Tudorx that did it. I get them mixed up. I don't know why I do. Right, go back to studying. You should just kill them both. Then better safe than sorry. Apparently we can go ahead and chat with others. Ledgerus has just finished his book. I think that works. Rutabaga efficiency, that's totally a studying thing. When Tudorx finishes his correct cutting, Varn Moonshine is not bad either. Or sermonizing. Not that it's a real effect, but I'm trying to theme things here. Because my way of naming lords is ludicrous. My wife has watched me practice and rehearse for playing the game, and she'll see, like, who is that? His name's King Man. He's the king. Why is he named that? So I know who he is. Okay, who is that? That's Queen Man. What? that's what I named him. And the king, he's just reading just to improve his intelligence because he's not the smartest guy. Let's go and level up that Or not level up, raise his mood by eating. You guys don't need anything. It'll be bedtime for you guys soon. Still need to work on an heir, but they have not decided that they want to go on a date. I think I may just send him out again. I mean, he's at 100 mood. He's totally fine, even if he has no energy. We'll just leave him be for one day. If you get an inspiration, you can stay in the city. I think that's what. Nope. Come on. Fine. I just want them to go to sleep, but they're not that tired apparently. So if you wake up with an inspiration, you can. Now the really annoying part is inspiration lasts until you sleep, and sometimes your characters, like before, will get summoned out of their slumber, and then they'll have an inspiration for like 5 seconds, and then then it's like go back to bed. Then you don't have your inspiration anymore. Going to the world map will also get rid of your inspiration, so you can't walk around with 15, 20 manners. The +5 manners bonus, I mean. I probably should look for a training grounds manual. Oh wait, I can't. You need 30 people before you can. That's why I haven't seen it yet. If I remember correctly, to get to training grounds, max 30 residents. Yeah, I'm only up to 28. You do not have inspiration, so you are probably going to leave. Now, do we want to do any educating before you go? You can raise your manners up a tiny bit. Manners is kind of difficult to raise. Just seems kind of a waste for the one thing there. Now let's go ahead and do that, because I don't think Ledgerus has taught you anything. Telia. Maybe boost your combat. I want her to at least have 5 so she can fight wolves without like losing a limb or something. Though I don't know if I've seen hands get chopped off as often as they used to. Okay, you're done. Going for inspections. I guess you're done. Okay, go. You do your inspections, and the king will wander off. Just seeing if the king was in both locations. Only in Lacria is the king. This one's not there. I think he went over here or something. All right. Let's also. We got mine. Get my guards to have their bed. What else can she do? I don't know if she's gonna do anything. Her manners is 5, which is okay. It's worth in tutorage, so that's not gonna help. Yeah, I think she's basically all right. Well, we can have her rewrite this. Oh, she's not that smart, but it would. I mean, it's money. I was gonna have the sermon dude do it, but this is fine. What is Ledgerus studying? Or Tutorix? Tutorix studying correct cutting. Nope. Telia, I did not give you permission. Nope. Seriously, go study. You don't need to eat. You have some. You already have some in your bar. Fine, whatever. Seriously? No. I stopped clicking on it. She took one bite out of that bread and then left. The problem with that is that means that she literally just threw away the rest of the bread. The game does not save partial bread. I wish it would. I wish it'd save partial bread, partial beer. But no. Wow. Okay, well, they're planning an attack. That's not great for me. You stupid. Fine, just finish eating. Game. Now our barracks are up, so our people are no longer homeless. Hopefully. How about this one? Why are you not providing tribute? Okay, with that being constructed, we next want to work on a mill, which we don't have lumber for, but I mean, it makes more sense to put it up here. It's just kind of far from everything. I'd like you to go back to studying. Yeah, it's gone down to -20 instead of -25. If the trader shows up, we'll buy the trading grounds book and start working on these guys to get up there. Sign that first. Restock the beer. Help yourself. You are a Tanayan, so you're okay to hire them. We'll be okay. We won't hate you for hiring you. You don't want to necessarily hire people your Varns are at odds with. What are your stats? Not that great. I may just pass on you, but I mean, it would get you guys a wife. I would like a wife with a combat star, though. Boromir, the Nectar Mechant. Okay, where is Ledgerus right now? Ledgerus is okay. Telia, real quick trade with you. Okay, so if I wanted to sell nectar, I can sell it for 3 each at this rate. Pay my taxes. Forgot to account for taxes when I was doing the rutabaga. The rutabaga sales. Tudorix, you finished drinking. Okay, Ledgerus, did you assign? Yes, you did. Okay, good. Okay, and my leader is not making it back today for trading, so we'll just have to use Ledgerus for that, which is why I've been building up everybody's trade skills. I'm not just caught off guard because my leader didn't show up for one day. Take some more iron. don't know how much we'll need, but we'll just buy 2 so we can build something that requires a 5. We do have some lumber thanks to that shipment. Otherwise, I'd be without. We can sell this. Finally, we got a little bit of money. It's not as good as having my lord here for that, but we do want the money now. I'd rather have the money now than we'll keep just 1 medicine. I'd rather have the money now than 20% more later, because I can always buy more stuff and sell it back to him at a price. Here, getting $300 from him, and no trading grounds. Oh, probably because when he arrived, that's when the migrants also arrived, so I didn't fulfill the requirement yet. Okay. I don't know if I really need the herbalist book right now, so we'll hold off on that. Okay, I don't remember how drafting prisoners necessarily works. I'm not sure if we should draft any. Hmm. We'll just leave it alone. And 60 gold for a guy, that's a lot. Right now it is. Okay, do you really need beer? Yeah, you do. Okay, I'm going to let you have that. Where's your king at? In Siva. Oh, it's right there. He's just not the first one. All right. Yeah, because I thought I saw him heading to it. So we have spent time with all of these lords, I think. Did we? We did not spend time with the place that's actually called Sophia. So we'll need to head in this direction next, on his next outing, that is. Okay, you're done drinking. Let's see if we can get anything from you for nectar. So I can sell it back to the trader for 3 gold. So let's see how much I could get this. I can buy it for 2 gold. That's fine. I can also sell it to my peasants. Um, that's fine. Let's go ahead. I'll just take the money right now. Nobody actually, hold on. Nobody actually wants nectar, right? Not sure if I've ever seen that being sought for sale. All right, and we'll just turn around and sell this at a profit. Still not enough money. Let me think. Do we need any more bows? Probably not. My only problem with keeping it on hand is that my guys are going to try to stock the Great Hall with nectar, and it's a pain to try to get it out of there so I can sell it. Let's see what else we can have here. Might just buy some tools or some rings. Yeah, I guess that's what we're going to do. We're going to go for the cottage. Oh, and the free. Oh yeah, you weren't any good. The only thing you be is wife material. All right, Tutorix is almost done with correct cutting. We'll have him finish that then. I was gonna do some wise conversations and then pawn off the bookstone, but it's not like the trader has much money on him anymore. So once you've learned the knowledge and you are willing to take the risk that your lords might leave or die with that knowledge, you can get rid of the books. Like we don't have a book for Gallows. I can just have them talk to each other about it though and trade that around that way. So once I write this Varn Moonshine, I can actually just sell both the original and the copy back. Yeah, unfortunately, you cannot go to the training ground yet. That's so lame. Make a road for this. Real quick. We're gonna have Tutorix, you're heading to bed. That's fine. We're gonna draft you real quick. So you can show me the path. Show me the way. You can't go to bed. You can't go to bed. Where are you at, King Man? In Siva. Yeah, we should filter a couple things for your free lords that show up. Say, like, you're not checkbox, like, not hiring a certain faction or requires stars in certain categories. It doesn't mean that you'll get them, but will increase the likelihood that you'll get what you're looking for, or prevent people from showing up and wasting your time that you have no intention of hiring. Now, if it's an awesome kid in person, yeah, sure, we'd probably try to hire him. But I've seen that it just becomes very complicated, very, very, very annoying when you have children, because those children be Varn, and then they'll just hate that guy for no reason, and then they're constantly spreading rumors about that guy, even though he's your general that's going around saving your bacon because he was a Caden warlord for you or something. It's just it's just ludicrous. I don't really plan on heading back there. I just wanted to talk to each king once. So I need to go in this direction. So we're gonna head back home first. What I was really looking for is a sale of bandits so I can hire them. That's a great way to get some soldiers. And I think it's not smart that I know why, but I know why the game does it, but I don't like that when you hire a mercenary, they have no gear. How are they a No, seriously. All right. Let me see. You don't need to eat. You have nothing to work on right now. Nobody has become a loyalist yet, which is surprising. Normally, 2 out of the 3 have become loyalists by this point. New Empire. Civilization disappears gradually. The process can last for centuries, and ordinary citizens don't notice anything until the very end. But a ruler knowledgeable in history must understand that only by uniting warring kingdoms can he prevent the onset of Dark Ages. Norland is now at a crossroad. The Church has long been unable to cope with the variety of challenges its people face. Frequent wars, famine, and disease have become commonplace. Technologies and knowledge are not yet lost, but if nothing is done, they will soon disappear, and with them, civilization will vanish. There's always hope, but for that, you must unite 12 northern provinces under your control, either as a king or a vassal state, or as the leader of an alliance of free cities. Proclaim yourself the new emperor and challenge the church's inquisition. That last 2 bullets are kind of worded oddly, because then you have like a choice of 2 different things. Oh man, you're leaving, and somehow she managed to sneak out for a bite to eat as well. So you have to do one of those 2, either become this the alliance leader or the vassal leader, and then for either one you have to fight the Inquisition. Because when you started your sentence or conditions with an or, it makes the last one sound a little awkward. Right, finish that bite, head back in. So it's a waste of time because you're just gonna eat dinner. I feel like the new patch made them less likely to stay in there because I don't remember having to babysit them in the library this much before. They would just stay there till I let them eat. I'm the kind of player who, when I play The Sims, or when I did play The Sims, I turned off free will. But they were always platinum or whatever it was, where they're always they're hitting their inspirations and just rolling in happiness. It's not that I was mean about their slavery, but it's just I know better than you. I'm not really interested in seeing what you can do on your own. Come on, dude. How far are you? Man, you are. I might as well have just. I mean, if I'm here anyways, jeez. Nope. I literally took my eyes off you for just a few seconds. You made a break for it. Rutabaga. Oh yeah, I forgot to really keep an eye on my builders. They're probably not doing anything. Oh, they are. They're actually working on something. Okay. We have so many problems in this currently. Yeah, I know we don't have enough wood. I get that. We need a temple, but to get the temple we need wood. I don't have much in the treasury, that is true. Hopefully I'll be able to sell these books back. Ah, this is what I want. I just don't have the money for it, because you're going to need 350, yeah. It's 50 a bandit, which is cheaper than hiring 7 prisoners, by the way. Recruiting 7 prisoners is like 60 gold a person. Oh, Ledgerus. He managed to get out. Nope. Just go pray. Or not pray, read. Actually, yeah, you can do that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fix that. That was one of my experiments there. Can't italicize it. I can't put the curvy X in there, so I'll make that a normal X again. Okay. Apparently those bandits attacked High Garden, not any of my places. Let me think here. Okay, I know what my next move is once Convincius gets back. So this is no longer a stack of 7 bandits, it's 3 bandits. Get a beer in. Have your drink. Everybody go beer up. Actually, I might be able to get you to beer together. Arr! Game! I'm seriously trying to click on that. There we go. So the king's back. Tutor just finished learning, so you study the next thing, dude. Oh, and I can also get some money back by just pulling up my road as well. You have time to talk to the king. Then the king talks to you. You go do something. You can pray. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Have the worst trader go to you first. The taxes. Back to Ledgerus. And then have Convincius. Let's take a look at what we can do. You can buy the medicine back, but we are low on money. Buy the paper, though. Yeah, I think we just sell some of this for now to supplement our income. We have a source of flour, so we can pawn some of that off. $748, that's more than he's got. Longevity is great. We're not. Oh, there's the training grounds book. Looking for that for a while. Pig farm. Guess we'll just buy medicine until we can meet his cash. There you go. And then later, when medicine is expensive again, we'll sell it for 30 odd bucks. All right. Okay, I think our team is ready. Let's see, nobody's like falling asleep, right? Yeah, I think you guys are ready. Let's do it. Probably need a prison ward. All right, see you guys in the morning. We're gonna go beat the crap out of the people who took Intelia prisoner. And then that'll be it for the first episode. I don't know if people want to watch me do a playthrough of Norland at all. If not, then we'll just call it done here, and this will be at least a decent way to show you how to get rolling in the game. Hopefully nobody dies, but we actually have 4 heavy armor versus 3 bandits. So nobody should die, but you never know with this game. We might actually also get a wife. Teaching, good. Trade is cool too. Her mental impairment, we're not going to be too worried about. We're more interested in children having abilities. But I'm not that interested in either one being for a child, so I guess we're fine skipping on that one. Now, these guys shouldn't have any archers. Yeah, they're all spearmen. If you click stay in the back, your team loses morale. Now, bandits do normally have them, but the faction that, if you start with the prisoner setting, those bandits, they don't have bows. Well, under other gameplay circumstances, when a bandit does spawn, they will have bows. I hate this bush. It just gets in the way of your view. You can't even zoom in to get rid of it. I was hoping that when they did the maps, they would reconfigure the bush. Get rid of this. It's always in the way. Well, you surrendered a little late. If you had done a second before, you would have been okay. Yeah, that's also another thing. When you kill them, you should get your stuff back. Gold does not vanish because you accepted a hostage. Now, unfortunately, this is a team of 6 over here. I'm probably not going to be able to defeat them, but I could hire them, and that would supplement our army. All right, I think this is where we'll end things. If you want to see the campaign continue, please hit that like button. Thank you very much for watching Tran Plays Norland. See you next time.